So there we have it. Spain has beaten Argentina and they have won the FIFA World Cup 2026, and Yamal has beaten Lionel Messi for the most important trophy in football. In this video, I'm going to share my thoughts about the event, what I think went wrong and what could have been done better for Argentina. And I'm also gonna share my thoughts about the halftime show. So, for starters, I think Spain has been the more dominant team in the final by far. If we look at the stats, I think Spain had around 25 shots, and pretty much most of them, I think 80% of them on target, whereas with Argentina, they had 0 shots on target, but also throughout the 90 minutes, they had 0 shots on goal at all, or 0 shots even taken. So that was a really disappointing outcome from Argentina's side. I really expected better from Argentina. Messi unfortunately didn't deliver, which is also disappointing. I thought he would do something. I thought Spain against Argentina would have been more of a show than it has. I hoped it would be more entertaining, but the outcome was what it was, and Spain won, so obviously congratulations to them. What I think slowed Argentina down is that, or the biggest impact of Argentina's loss, was Enzo Fernandez's red card. I think he was really, he should have been more careful on when making that challenge on Kubarsi. Because it wasn't a straight red card, he was already on a yellow, so I do think that he should have been more careful when making a challenge, especially with him being a one-on-one. There was no one else, it was just him and Kubarsi. There was no one else in that vicinity. Yeah, and I think that red card really had an impact on Argentina losing the final. What I think should have been done differently, or what I think should have been done in general, is Lautaro Martinez not being subbed on was a mistake from the Argentinian coach. Lautaro Martinez has made some great goals throughout the tournament, and he made great comebacks for Argentina, like the one against Egypt, I believe, and the one against England. So I was really disappointed by not seeing Lautaro Martinez being subbed on. And while I was watching the game, actually, I thought Lautaro Martinez was injured because he wasn't being subbed on. And then I looked at the lineups online, and Lautaro Martinez was a substitute player. So the coach decided not to sub him on at all, which I'm really disappointed about, and I do think that was a mistake. But again, it is what it is. You can't change that outcome now. It's done. And yeah, Spain are champions of the world. What I think about the overall game, it has been really boring for 105 minutes. No goals, no anything. But then Ferran Torres delivered in the 106th minute and scored a goal for Spain, scored the winning goal for Spain, matter of fact, and won Spain the World Cup. And I do. Ferran Torres has been hated ever since he joined Barcelona, and him winning the World Cup or scoring the World Cup winning goal silenced the haters. He's actually, personally, I think he's a decent player. He actually had a couple of goals on target. I think 2 or 3, and he put one in the back of the net, and it became Spain's World Cup winning goal. So I think, from now on, Ferran Torres will be more respected and appreciated by people. Or I don't know if I worded this wrong, but he'd be more respected. He won't be hated as much anymore. Kubarsi, what a defender. He's a class defender, and especially him being so young, he has a lot of heart. He won Young Player of the Tournament, which I think is well deserved. He put in some good challenges. He doesn't give up, and yeah, he is one heck of a player. So I think it was a very good decision for the Spanish coach to include him, to call him up for the World Cup, because he's been class for Barcelona as well. He's been a class defender. He did well against Portugal in the semi-finals or the quarterfinals? I'm not sure, but he did very well against Portugal too. And as time goes on, he will become a better player, especially him being still very young. And I think if he stays at Barcelona for most of his career, he'll do unbelievably. I think they'll win the Champions League with Barcelona pretty soon. I would also like to comment on the Spanish goalkeeper, Simon. He also has been very, very good throughout the final. He's also been unbelievable. He is very good with timing, especially that save. I think it was like the first 10 minutes of the game. He ran out of the box to kick it out when Messi was on the ball, 1-on-1 against him. I think it was the first 10 minutes anyway. But Simon ran out, kicked the ball out, and didn't foul Messi. If he did, the game would have gone differently. But as I was saying, he's very good with timing and, unbelievable goalkeeping. I did think to myself that the Spanish coach should have put on Joan Garcia. But because I've watched Joan Garcia play for Barca. Garcia has been doing very well at Barca. I haven't watched Simon play. I don't even know where he plays. If you guys could comment down below if you know where the Spanish goalkeeper Unai Simon plays. But looking at how he played in the final or throughout the whole tournament, really, he's been very good, like unbelievably good. So yeah, I think the Argentinian keeper Martinez has also been outstanding, especially that save against Nico Williams' header. I think he's, again, I'm spamming this word and I'm reusing this word a lot, but again, Martinez has also been unbelievable, made some great saves. I think with the 106th minute Ferran Torres goal. I think Martinez has just been unlucky because, you know, there were a lot of players in the box and the ball wasn't anywhere to be seen. So Martinez didn't have enough time to like react, or kind of his timing wasn't done well there. But throughout the match, he's been outstanding. He's been outstanding. So yeah, that is it for my thoughts on the game. Congratulations to Spain for winning the World Cup. I do believe that this is Messi's last World Cup. I do think he'll retire, and I don't think he'll be playing at the 2030 World Cup. But he has won the World Cup already in 2022, so it's not like he's going, it's not like he's retiring without the most important trophy in football. So, you know, Yamal has won his first ever World Cup that he played in. This is, you know, crazy to see, especially him being 19 and literally being one of the best. He's been one of the best players I've seen these past 4 years that he's been playing professionally. So him playing at his first ever World Cup and winning it is just an unbelievable achievement for him. So yeah, guys, that is the end of this video. Again, congratulations to Spain for winning the FIFA World Cup 2026, and I'll see you guys in the next video.